I have a island in the Bahamas that I bought for my 40th birthday, and I have a house in Wyoming, and those places, you can't go anywhere.
Tyler Perry owns a studio the size of a city. Shah Rukh Khan just became Bollywood's first billionaire. Arnold Schwarzenegger turned muscles into millions, but one actor's wealth will shock you most. Let's count down the richest actors of all time. Tyler Perry, $1.4 billion. Our journey begins with a man who epitomizes the American dream in its purest, most inspirational form, Tyler Perry, whose net worth stands at an astounding $1.4 billion according to Forbes, placing him at 2356 on their 2025 billionaires list.
Have you ever felt like the underdog? Like early
Are you kidding me? Even now, still the underdog. Are you kidding me? I am still fighting for budgets. I am still fighting to get it. Look, my white counterparts in this business.
Born Emmett Perry Jr. on September 13th, 1969, in the vibrant yet challenging streets of New Orleans, Louisiana, Perry's path to becoming one of the world's celebrity billionaires was anything but straightforward or easy. What makes Perry's story so remarkably compelling is that he experienced poverty and homelessness in his early career, struggling to make ends meet while pursuing his passion for storytelling and performance. But Perry possessed something that money couldn't buy: an unwavering vision and an intimate understanding of an underserved audience. His creation of the iconic Medea character, a tough-talking, no-nonsense grandmother figure, resonated so profoundly with African-American audiences that it launched an entire franchise spanning films, plays, and television shows that would generate hundreds of millions of dollars. The secret to Perry's astronomical wealth, however, isn't just his creative genius, it's his revolutionary business model. Unlike the vast majority of creators in Hollywood who sign away their intellectual property rights in exchange for production deals, Perry retains a 100% ownership of his intellectual property, including films, TV shows, and plays. This ownership model has allowed his library to generate over $660 million in gross revenue cumulatively, with Perry maintaining complete control over monetization, reruns, licensing, and streaming rights indefinitely. Perhaps the crown jewel in Perry's empire is Tyler Perry Studios, which opened in 2019 on a sprawling 330-acre former military base in Atlanta. This isn't just any production facility, it's one of the largest film production facilities in the United States, featuring 12 sound stages, custom sets including a 2-scale White House replica, and extensive backlots. The studio serves as both a production hub for Perry's own projects and a rental facility for third parties like Netflix and Marvel, generating substantial revenue streams. Perry's financial success reached new heights with a 2019 deal with Viacom, now Paramount, that gave him a 25% stake in BET Plus and committed him to producing 90-plus episodes of TV annually through 2025, earning him $150 million per year, and his earning power shows no signs of slowing. In 2022, he earned $165 million, partly from reviving the beloved Medea franchise. Perry's transformation from a struggling playwright touring the Chitlin circuit in the 1990s to a media mogul with pre-tax earnings exceeding $1 billion over 3 decades stands as one of entertainment's most remarkable success stories.
My white counterparts in this business get all of these. They can get 10 times, 20 times more. I have a friend of mine, they don't know we're friends, gotten $27 million an episode to write television.
What?
I'm barely getting 4.
Up next, we have Bollywood's first billionaire, Shah Rukh Khan, $1.4 billion. Crossing continents to the colorful, music-filled world of Bollywood, we encounter the phenomenon known as King Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, whose net worth reached $1.4 billion according to the Hurun India Rich List 2025, making him the world's richest actor and Bollywood's first billionaire. Born on November 2nd, 1965, in New Delhi, India, Khan's journey from a middle-class background, marked tragically by the early loss of both his parents, to becoming a global superstar with a fan base spanning continents is nothing short of extraordinary. Khan's appeal transcends mere celebrity. He's a cultural institution. His iconic films like Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, 1995, which ran for over 1,000 weeks in theaters and became a cultural phenomenon, solidified his status as the king of romance and demonstrated the enduring power of his connection with audiences. With over 100 films to his credit, Khan has established himself as one of the most influential figures in Hindi cinema. What's particularly remarkable about Khan's recent wealth trajectory is its explosive growth. His net worth nearly doubled from $770 million in 2022, driven by an incredible comeback that saw blockbuster releases reshaping the Bollywood box office landscape. Recent hits like Pathan 2023, over Rs. 10 billion worldwide, and Jawan 2023, the highest-grossing Indian film in India, earned him Rs. 460 crore in 2023 alone. But Khan's fortune extends far beyond his magnetic on-screen presence. He co-chairs Red Chillies Entertainment, founded 2002, which produces films, films, handles visual effects, distribution, and digital media, generating substantial revenue from successes like Om Shanti Om 2007 and Chennai Express 2013. The company even holds a 26% stake in Kidzania India and has produced numerous commercially successful films. One of Khan's most lucrative ventures is his co-ownership of the Kolkata Knight Riders (KKR) IPL team, acquired in 2008 for $75.09 million with Juhi Chawla and Jay Mehta. The franchise has won titles in 2012, 2014, and 2024, and its value has skyrocketed within the IPL's multi-billion-dollar ecosystem. Additionally, Khan commands premium endorsement deals for brands like Pepsi, Hyundai, Tag Heuer, Nokia, and LUX, holding up to 6% of India's TV ad market share. His real estate portfolio is equally impressive, including the iconic Mumbai mansion Manat, Rs 200 crore, a holiday home in Aliborg, a 20 million London apartment, and a villa in Dubai's Palm Jumeirah. Khan's achievement of billionaire status in 2025 represents not just personal success, but a milestone for Indian entertainment as a whole: bodybuilding, Hollywood, and politics. Up next, we have a man who conquered all. Arnold Schwarzenegger, $1.1 billion.
You know, we all pay taxes, and we all hate the idea that we're losing that money. But there's a difference between hating that you lose that money and hating to pay taxes. I love paying taxes.
From bodybuilding stages to Hollywood blockbusters to the California governor's mansion, Arnold Schwarzenegger's life reads like an impossible screenplay, yet it's all gloriously real. As of October 2025, Schwarzenegger's net worth is estimated at $1.1 billion by Forbes, marking his entry into billionaire status and ranking him number 290 on their 2025 billionaires list. Born on July 30th, 1947, in Thal, Austria, Schwarzenegger emigrated to the United States in 1968 at just 21 years old, overcoming a challenging childhood marked by post-World War II poverty and a strict upbringing. What makes Schwarzenegger's wealth accumulation so fascinating is that, remarkably, he became a millionaire by age 25 through early businesses, before landing major film roles. This speaks volumes about his business acumen and investment savvy. While his action movie career certainly contributed significantly, he earned over $500 million pre-tax from approximately 50 films, with global grosses exceeding $5.5 billion. It was his strategic investments that truly built his fortune. Schwarzenegger's breakthrough films like The Terminator, 1984, which grossed $78 million at the box office on just a $6.4 million budget, featured savvy deal-making that maximized his earnings. For instance, he negotiated $10 million plus 15% of gross receipts for Total Recall, and comedies like Twins generated over $40 million in profits for him. However, the real foundation of Schwarzenegger's wealth lies in real estate and strategic investments. His early investments in California properties, starting with a $10,000 apartment building in the 1970s, generated millions. His portfolio grew to include equity in Eastern Town Center Mall in Columbus, Ohio, and the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Los Angeles, plus interests in global real estate companies. His investment portfolio is equally impressive, featuring diversified stakes, including a minority share in Dimensional Fund Advisors, which grew from $12 billion to $777 billion in assets, early bets on Google Series A and Starbucks, and various private equity and stock market investments. He even co-founded Ladder Supplements with LeBron James, which was sold in 2020 for an undisclosed sum after generating over $4 million in sales. Schwarzenegger's 7 Mr. Olympia titles and political career as California's 38th governor, 2003-2011, only enhanced his brand value. His 2025 billionaire status, despite his 2021 divorce from Maria Shriver with no prenup potentially halving his wealth according to Forbes estimates, demonstrates the enduring power of smart investing combined with iconic status. Coming up is another man who made billions by making us laugh. Jerry Seinfeld, $1.1 billion. In the world of comedy, where laughter is the currency and observational humor reigns supreme, Jerry Seinfeld stands as the ultimate success story. As of October 2025, Seinfeld's net worth is estimated at $1.1 billion by Forbes, confirming his billionaire status and ranking him number 2969 on their 2025 World's Billionaires list. Born Jerome Allen Seinfeld on April 29, 1954, in Brooklyn, New York, he was raised in a middle-class Jewish family and honed his observational humor in stand-up stand-up clubs after graduating from Queen's College. Seinfeld's path to astronomical wealth is inextricably linked to the sitcom that bears his name, Seinfeld, often affectionately called the show about nothing. But calling it a show about nothing vastly undersells its cultural impact and financial legacy. The series didn't just change television comedy, it created a perpetual money-printing machine through syndication deals that continue to generate enormous revenues decades after the final episode aired. What distinguishes Seinfeld's wealth from many of his entertainment industry peers is the remarkable staying power of his signature creation. The syndication rights to Seinfeld have generated billions of dollars over the years, with Jerry Seinfeld and co-creator Larry David reaping substantial rewards from these deals. Netflix and other streaming platforms have paid enormous sums for the rights to stream the series, understanding that Seinfeld's appeal transcends generations. Beyond the sitcom, Seinfeld has continued to generate substantial income through stand-up comedy tours, where his clean, relatable observations on everyday absurdities continue to sell out venues worldwide. He's also produced Netflix specials and created Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, a web series that perfectly showcased his conversational style and love of automobiles. More recently, he directed and starred in Unfrosted, 2024, a comedy about the origins of Pop-Tarts. Seinfeld's billionaire status places him among new celebrity billionaires like Arnold Schwarzenegger, $1.1 billion, and Bruce Springsteen, $1.2 billion, and positions him well above peers like Tom Cruise, approximately $650 million in global wealth comparisons. His enduring appeal, smart business decisions regarding syndication rights, and continued relevance in comedy have cemented his position as not just one of the greatest comedians of all time, but one of the wealthiest entertainers in history. Tom Cruise, 891 million. When you think of Hollywood action heroes who perform death-defying stunts and command box office dominance for decades, one name instantly comes to mind: Tom Cruise. Born Thomas Cruise, Mapother y Forth, on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, Cruise overcame dyslexia and a tumultuous family environment marked by frequent moves to become one of Hollywood's most enduring stars, with films that have collectively grossed more than $13.3 billion at the box office as of 2025. As of October 2025, Tom Cruise's net worth is estimated between $870 million and $891 million, placing him 9th on the Hurun Rich List 2025 for actors, behind figures like Shah Rukh Khan, but ahead of George Clooney. While he hasn't quite reached billionaire status, Cruise remains one of Hollywood's wealthiest actors, and his earning potential shows no signs of diminishing. Cruise is perhaps best known for portraying Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible franchise, 1996-present, which has grossed over $4 billion worldwide, and Pete Maverick Mitchell in Top Gun 1986 and its sequel Top Gun Maverick 2022, the latter earning $1.5 billion globally. His commitment to performing his own stunts, hanging from planes, scaling buildings, performing halo jumps, has become his signature, creating authentic action sequences that audiences can't get enough of. The foundation of Cruise's enormous wealth lies in his savvy deal-making. He commands $20 to $50 million per film up front, plus profit shares that have yielded massive payouts. For instance, he earned $70 million from the first Mission Impossible 1996 via bonuses, and over $100 million from Top Gun Maverick, including 10 to 20% of first dollar gross. In 2023-2024, he ranked among Forbes' highest paid actors with $45 to $53 million annually. Beyond acting, Cruise has ventured into production as co-founder of Cruise Wagner Productions, 1993-2008, later reformed, which produced hits like the Mission Impossible series. His real estate portfolio, valued at around $150 million, includes luxury homes in Beverly Hills, Clearwater, Florida, and England. As a licensed pilot, his aviation investments include multiple aircraft, including a $20 million Gulfstream jet. One factor that has reportedly prevented Cruise from reaching billionaire status is his long association with the Church of Scientology since the 1980s, involving significant financial contributions estimated at least $25 million over the years. Despite this, at 63, Cruise continues to defy age and physics, preparing for Mission Impossible 8 and potentially Top Gun 3, ensuring his wealth and legend will only continue to grow. And if you thought Cruise's stunts were wild, wait till you see the powerhouse who went from wrestling rings to box office domination. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, 800 million.
You've been getting money for a long time. Almost 30 years ago, you signed your first big contract. I think you were making $150K a year.
150K.
For 5 years.
Yes.
You've come quite a long way.
Entrepreneurs. Born on May 2nd, 1972, in Hayward, California, into a wrestling family, his father, Rocky Johnson, was a pro wrestler, and his grandfather, Peter Mavia, a high chief in Samoa. What's undeniable is that Johnson isn't yet a billionaire according to Forbes' 2025 Celebrity Billionaires list, though analysts predict he could reach that threshold soon. Johnson's transition from WWE fame to Hollywood superstar has been nothing short of phenomenal. His films, including the Jumanji reboots, 2017, 2019, and the Fast and Furious franchise, have grossed over $14.9 billion worldwide. As Hollywood's highest-paid actor, he earns $20 to $50 million per film, and his potential path to billionaire status a key revenue driver through content deals. His sports ventures include co-owning 50% of the United Football League, UFL, post-XFL merger, and in 2024-2025, he joined TKO Group Holdings Board, WWE UFC parent, receiving $30 million in stock, now approximately $41 million value, and The Rock trademark rights. His diversification extends to endorsements with deals with Under Armour, Project Rock Line, and ZOA Energy, plus substantial real estate holdings and a luxury car collection.
Look, I came from $7.
Yeah, 680.
680, I came from 680, yes.
Johnson's $800 million fortune showcases his transformation from wrestler to mogul, with billionaire status appearing imminent. George Clooney, $800 million. George Clooney represents Hollywood royalty in every sense, not just through his lineage, but through his own achievements as an actor, director, producer, and remarkably successful businessman. Born on May 6, 1961, in Lexington, Kentucky, Clooney rose to fame in the 1990s with his role as Dr. Doug Ross on ER, 1994-1999, earning 2 Emmy nominations. As of October 2025, George Clooney's net worth is estimated at $800 million by the Rich List 2025, ranking him 10th among the world's richest actors. What's particularly fascinating about Clooney's wealth is that his business ventures have eclipsed his considerable acting income in terms of wealth generation. While Clooney became a leading man in blockbusters like Ocean's 11 and Gravity, commanding $20 million base salary per film plus backend, it was a tequila venture that truly transformed his financial status. Casamigos Tequila, co-founded in 2013 with Randa Gerber and Mike Meldman, was sold to Diageo in 2017 for $1 billion. Clooney netted $233 million initially, with total earnings potentially reaching $300 million, his largest single windfall and the deal that catapulted him into the upper echelons of Hollywood wealth. Beyond tequila and acting, Clooney co-founded Smokehouse Pictures in 2006 with Grant Heslov, which produced the Oscar-winning Argo 2012 and generates ongoing revenue from films and television productions. His endorsement portfolio includes a Nespresso deal since 2013 worth approximately $40 million over a decade, plus partnerships with Martini, Fiat, and Omega. Clooney's real estate portfolio, valued at approximately $100 million, includes a $7 million Berkshire estate, NYC apartment, and French vineyard. He recently sold his Studio City mansion for $14.5 million in 2024. His career highlights span Out of Sight, 1998, The Ocean's Trilogy, winning an Oscar for Syriana, 2005, and earning a nomination for Michael Clayton, 2007. Perhaps most admirably, Clooney and his wife, Amal, have channeled their wealth toward meaningful causes, co-founding the Clooney Foundation for Justice in 2016, which supports free speech and women's rights in over 40 countries. Robert De Niro, $735 million. In the pantheon of American acting, few names command the respect and admiration that Robert De Niro does. Born Robert Anthony De Niro Jr. on August 17, 1943, in New York City's Greenwich Village, De Niro grew up amid a bohemian artistic environment. Both his parents were painters. He dropped out of high school at 16 to pursue acting, a decision that would lead to one of cinema's most celebrated careers. As of October 2025, Robert De Niro's net worth is estimated at approximately $735 million by several global rich lists, including Primetimer and the Indian Express, ranking him among the top 10 richest actors worldwide. However, more conservative sources like Celebrity Net Worth and Parade consistently report $500 to $520 million, possibly focusing on liquid assets or excluding certain business valuations. De Niro's legendary collaborations with director Martin Scorsese produced classics like Taxi Driver, 1976, where he played the tormented Travis Bickle, and The Godfather Part 2, 1974, earning him his first Oscar for portraying young Vito Corleone. With over 130 films and worldwide grosses exceeding $4.4 billion as of 2025, De Niro earns $10–20 million per film, with career highlights like Meet the Fockers and Joker. But what truly distinguishes De Niro's wealth is his business acumen. He co-founded the Nobu restaurant chain in 1994 with chef Nobu Matsuhisa and Mayor Tepper, which has grown to over 50 locations worldwide, restaurants and hotels, with annual revenue estimates of $183 million. The empire was valued at approximately $1.3 billion in 2024, with De Niro as a principal stakeholder yielding millions annually. Additionally, De Niro co-founded the Tribeca Film Festival in 2002 to help revitalize post-9/11 Lower Manhattan, which generates substantial annual revenue and enhances his cultural legacy. His extensive New York City real estate portfolio, valued in the hundreds of millions, includes properties throughout Greenwich Village, Soho, and other prime locations. He recently opened Wildflower Studios in Queens, a massive 775,000 square foot facility, in August 2025. In 2025, De Niro starred in Netflix's Zero Day, earning critical acclaim. His 2 Academy Awards, 7 additional Oscar nominations, and Lifetime Achievement recognition cement his status as one of cinema's greatest, while his estimated $735 million net worth underscores his evolution from method actor to business mogul. Brad Pitt. $594 million. Brad Pitt embodies Hollywood's golden era, the movie star whose face launched 1,000 magazine covers and whose talent earned critical acclaim across multiple genres. Born William Bradley Pitt on December 18, 1963, in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and raised in a conservative Christian household, Pitt moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting after studying journalism at the University of Missouri. As of October 2025, Brad Pitt's net worth is estimated at approximately $594 million by global rich lists like the Indian Express, ranking him among the top 10 richest actors, ahead of Johnny Depp, $450 million, but behind Robert De Niro, $735 million. More conservative estimates from Celebrity Net Worth and Forbes peg his wealth at $450 million, potentially focusing on liquid assets. Pitt gained fame with roles in the 1991 Thelma and Louise and became a leading man in films like Fight Club, Ocean's 11, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, for which he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. His films have grossed over $9 billion worldwide, blending blockbusters with critically acclaimed dramas. Pitt commands $20–30 million per film, with peaks like $30 million for World War Z. Beyond acting, Pitt's true business masterstroke was co-founding Plan B Entertainment in 2001 with Jennifer Aniston and Brad Gray. Plan B has produced Oscar winners like The Departed, 12 Years a Slave, and Moonlight, plus major hits. The company generates tens of millions annually, with Pitt's stake valued highly. Another significant asset is Chateau Miraval in France, co-owned with Angelina Jolie. Their Miraval Provence Rosé generates $50 million annually, though legal disputes over ownership persist following their divorce. Pitt's real estate portfolio includes a Los Feliz compound and Santa Barbara beach house. Pitt has won 2 Oscars, Best Supporting Actor for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Best Picture as producer for 12 Years a Slave. In 2025, he stars in F1, a racing drama, and continues developing projects via Plan B. His $594 million fortune reflects his success as both an actor and producer, bolstered by wine and real estate ventures, though tempered by a high-profile divorce settlement with Angelina Jolie finalized in 2024. Now let's turn the spotlight on a legend whose grin could steal any scene. Jack Nicholson. $590 million. Jack Nicholson's career represents the zenith of American acting, a master craftsman who brought intensity, charisma, and an unmistakable devilish grin to roles that ranged from the terrifying to the comedic. Born John Joseph Nicholson on April 22, 1937, in Neptune City, New Jersey, Nicholson was raised by his mother June, a showgirl who raised him as her brother to conceal his true parentage, a family secret he didn't discover until adulthood. As of October 2025, Jack Nicholson's net worth is estimated at approximately $590 million by several global rich lists, ranking him among the top 10 richest actors worldwide. Conservative estimates from Celebrity Net Worth place it at $400 million, likely focusing on verifiable liquid assets rather than art and real estate appreciation. Nicholson broke through in the 1960s with Easy Rider and went on to create iconic roles, including the deranged Jack Torrance in The Shining and the flamboyant Joker in Batman. With over 60 films and cumulative grosses exceeding $4 billion, Nicholson holds a a record 12 Oscar nominations for acting, winning 3 for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Terms of Endearment, and As Good as It Gets, 1997. What's particularly remarkable about Nicholson's wealth is his legendary Batman deal. He accepted $6 million up front, plus a percentage of gross and merchandise, ultimately netting $60–90 million total, equivalent to $150–200 million today. This deal became one of Hollywood's most lucrative back-end arrangements ever. Beyond acting, Nicholson is a passionate art collector since the 1970s, with holdings including works by Picasso, Matisse, Warhol, and Jean-Michel Basquiat, valued at $100–150 million, with some reports suggesting up to $375 million if including appreciation. His art collection forms a significant portion of his wealth. Nicholson's real estate portfolio, valued at over $100 million, emphasizes luxury and privacy. His primary residence is a Mulholland Drive compound in Beverly Hills. He recently sold Aspen Estates, one for $59.75 million in 2024, another historic Victorian for $11 million. Though retired since How Do You Know, due to reported memory concerns, Nicholson remains a Lakers courtside fixture and Hollywood legend. Tom Hanks, $571.94 million. Few actors embody decency, relatability, and everyman appeal quite like Tom Hanks. Born Thomas Jeffrey Hanks on July 9, 1956 in Concord, California, and raised amid frequent moves due to his parents' divorce, Hanks discovered acting in high school and has since become known affectionately as America's Dad for his warm, authentic on-screen presence. As of October 2025, Tom Hanks's net worth is estimated at $571.94 million by Esquire's 2025 Richest Actors list, ranking him 9th globally, behind Brad Pitt but ahead of Jackie Chan in such rankings. More conservative estimates from Celebrity Net Worth and Forbes place it at $400 million, based on career earnings and assets, with some 2025 analyses reaching $430 million, incorporating recent production deals. Hanks' breakthrough came with the sitcom Bosom Buddies, leading to film stardom in Splash. He's iconic for roles in Forrest Gump, where he embodied the endearing title character, and Cast Away, showcasing survival drama. His work spans over 100 credits, with $9.96 billion in global box office, including voicing Woody in the beloved Toy Story franchise. The foundation of Hanks's wealth lies in his exceptional film earnings and smart back-end deals. He earned $70 million from Forrest Gump, $40 million from Saving Private Ryan, and $68–70 million from the Da Vinci Code trilogy. He received $20 million each for Cast Away, The Green Mile, and You've Got Mail, with the Toy Story franchise adding $50,000 for the first film to $15 million for Toy Story 3. His career salaries exceed $400 to $500 million pre-tax. Beyond acting, Hanks co-founded Playtone in 1998 with Gary Gertzman, producing acclaimed series like Band of Brothers 2001, The Pacific 2010, and Masters of the Air 2024, plus films like My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2002 and Mamma Mia 2008, generating tens of millions annually. His real estate portfolio with wife Rita Wilson is valued at $150 to $225 million, including Pacific Palisades Properties, $26 million primary home plus adjacent acquisitions, Malibu Oceanfront, purchased for $2.95 million in 1991, now worth approximately $20 million, and a Sun Valley ski house. Hanks's 2 consecutive Best Actor Oscars for Philadelphia, 1993, and Forrest Gump, 1994, along with 7 Emmys and 4 Golden Globes, reflect his extraordinary talent. He received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016. His $472 million fortune exemplifies his transformation from TV actor to mogul, fueled by iconic films, production ventures, and strategic real estate investments. And finally, the global legend who turned pain into art. Jackie Chan, $457 million.
Yeah, behind the scenery, just gambling. You earn $5, so difficult. You pay $10, you lose so easy. Never gambling. Never gambling.
Our final entry takes us to the world of martial arts cinema, where one man redefined action filmmaking through breathtaking stunts, physical comedy, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. Jackie Chan, born Chan Kong Sang on April 7, 1954, in Hong Kong, is a legendary martial artist, actor, director, producer, and philanthropist known worldwide as the Stunt Master. Raised in poverty by parents who worked at the French consulate, Chan trained rigorously at the China Drama Academy from age age 7, mastering Peking opera, martial arts, and acrobatics. He began as a child actor and stuntman in the 1960s, enduring grueling conditions that forged his legendary resilience. His breakthrough came with the 1978 Drunken Master, blending humor and kung fu in a revolutionary style. As of October 2025, Jackie Chan's net worth is most commonly estimated at $400 million by authoritative sources like Celebrity Net Worth and Parade. Chan achieved global fame with the Rush Hour trilogy opposite Chris Tucker and voiced Master Monkey in the Kung Fu Panda series, which grossed over $1.8 billion combined. With over 150 films grossing billions worldwide, performing 95% of stunts himself, Chan has earned a Guinness World Record for most stunts by a living actor. He earns $10 to $40 million per project, with peaks like $15 million for Rush Hour 2, 2001, and $20 million for Rush Hour 3. Beyond acting, Chan owns Jackie Chan cinemas, gyms, restaurants, and a clothing line. His JC Group oversees production companies, merchandise, and real estate investments across Hong Kong, China, and the US, generating tens of millions annually. Chan's endorsement deals with brands like Canon, Mitsubishi, and Pepsi earn $5 to $10 million per campaign, leveraging his global icon status. His properties span Beverly Hills, Hong Kong, and Beijing, plus diversified stakes in entertainment and technology. What makes Chan particularly admirable is his philanthropic commitment. He founded the Jackie Chan Charitable Foundation in 1988 for scholarships and disaster relief, donated millions to COVID-19 efforts and education, and plans to bequeath his entire fortune to charity, stating his son JC must earn his own money. At 71, Chan remains active, appearing in Karate Kid Legends, premiered June 2025, continuing his legendary career while preparing to make history's largest charitable donation. Thanks for watching. Check out other cards on the screen.